Hey guys, Snooty here. I've been getting a lot of questions about the build for my Artificer, and figured I would just explain a little bit. Um, this build I did was fairly just basic of what they had explained in the character generation. There were some stats that I had stacked up a little bit that I figured would be somewhat important, but turned out it's not that big of a deal. I guess I'll start off with strength here. I did a base of 12 just so that I don't get encumbered and slowed down from the items that I'm holding, but doesn't seem to be that big of a deal. So I'm probably just going to end up lowering that here in a while, after I go and redo this whole build with a lesser reincarnation. But I also did a base of 15 dexterity so that I could get precise shot among some other things, which I did not realize would not be affected with the crossbows. But it's still good to have a high dex, just so that you can get the modifier for your attack bonus if you intend to use insightful damage instead of insightful strikes. I started out with a base of 16 con, which is probably the bare minimum that you should have for an Artificer. As you can tell, I've only got 402 hit points, and I've got hardly any hit point gear on right now. So it's kind of just about at the minimum that you want to have with not much gear going on. The intelligence is kind of on an odd number right now. But see, I don't have the right gear right now, so of course it's gonna be a lot different when you go live and have all your raid gear and stuff that you're gonna be farming. But started out with a base of 16 as well, and then put all my level up points into intelligence, which affects your spell points, your DCs, all that stuff. Wisdom, I didn't do anything to Wisdom except for, I did +2 tomes for every single stat. You might consider putting a couple points into Wisdom just so your will save isn't so low. But I put a couple points into Charisma just so that it wasn't a negative number, since how it affects your UMD pretty much over anything else that you'd be using. Which you're definitely going to want to focus on UMD if you're going to want to be using these high-level scrolls. Because see right there, with the Greater Heroism, I've only got a 95% chance on that. So, it's take a little bit of work. Let's go look at the dog here. Most of his stuff just comes just as you level up. You can't really affect it except for dexterity and strength. Those are the only two that you can actually mess around with alongside using a Dawson with something on it. I only crafted this guy, improved false life, just so I could level up. I haven't gotten him anything decent yet for Dawson. He's also got his weapons, which I explained in my other video briefly, but you take hand wraps and then you put them in with the mechanical trap parts, and it'll turn it into a module, and it'll retain the damage and effects that were on the hand wraps before you had did the transformation. So he does have a chance of stunning these guys, but it's not very often. So you're probably better off doing just full-on damage for the module. Either that or get something like Shatter Mantle with improved cursing or something. That seems to be about it. Let's see. Skills, you get a whole bunch of skill points because of all your intelligence. So, you're not really hurting there. You can pretty much get whatever you want. I think I'm going to put some more points into diplomacy. Although maybe I might already have enough in there. I might have maxed it out. But we'll see. I have to look at that again. Feats-wise, let's see here. Augmented Summoning, that's definitely one that you want to have because it'll affect your pet along with your flame turret. and you can't really make the flame turret do more damage with meta magics or anything. So whatever it does at the level you get it, it's going to be the exact same the entire time. So it's really only good for low levels, and then you're going to want to move into better stuff. Alright, let's see. I took Empower, Maximize, and Quicken only because, you know, I wanted to see how much damage I can get out of this. When you go live servers, you're not really going to be wanting to amp up your damage too much because you don't have very many spell points to start with. Quicken's definitely a must, though, because of the self-healing. Improved Critical, that's definitely always good to have. Let's see. I went and took Mobile Spellcasting, which, you know, is not too important, but it's kind of nice because you can be running around and hardly have your speed changed when you're casting spells and stuff. Let's see. Precise Shot, I took that. You don't really need it because, you know, you want to be hitting stuff anyway. I guess you might want to take it for like raid bosses or something if you got mobs running around, but I think you'd be probably in the situation where you'd be killing the mobs opposed to the raid boss. Let's see. I think I took a Rapid Shot as well. I'm not sure if that was granted to me or not, but that's definitely one you want to have. Toughness, definitely. No way around that. You need to have at least one toughness. Okay, so enhancements. This will definitely be getting a workover, but I just took all the specialized Artificer stuff for, you know, weapon and stuff like that, and then I went into spellcasting to see what I could get out of that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. You also get 11 points, or 10 or 11 points, I forget what it is, for your crafting level automatically from being an Artificer. That only stacks for the one life, so TRing into another Artificer does not get you additional crafting levels. Just a heads up. So you're probably better off saving those on it for, you know, to TR a tune, your crafting tune, level him up a whole bunch, and then take the Artificer level and level him to 20. You know, somewhere up in like the 130s or something. That way you can get those levels pretty quickly. So yeah, I think that's about it. Thanks for stopping by, guys. See ya. Oh, check this out, guys. I was just filming this for some, you know, background video, so that everyone was completely bored just watching me point out the stats and stuff. In the end rewards list, I got a module. So it looks like that's one of the things they added in the release notes. So that's pretty cool. Looks like we don't have to worry about using the hand wrap so much.